It's turn 17 in this playthrough of Auburn Crown 0.4. I have a theory about what Mittelheim is up to, and I want to see if maybe in this replay it comes to fruition. More on that after the replay. Right, so here we are, and the Dreadworm is continuing to attack. Aha! I was right. This was my thought that came to me in the last turn about what Mittelheim was up to. I was wondering why he hadn't been attacking Guildford. Now I realized that that was probably because he didn't want to trigger the dragon that comes with Skyreach Castle. That dragon can be quite a nuisance, so he's moved south to support Guartenheim against... Right, so we lost a militia. No great loss there, but what I am concerned about, and I'll get there in a moment, is what's happening against the Silk Sultanate. All right, Iron Lord has become an ally. That's great. However, they're going to have an uphill battle, especially as I'm trying to deal with the Dreadworm at the same time using Angnord's treasury, and we have blocked off only a few points from the trade routes. East Kilmar and Mercoria have both moved towards the adversaries. All right. So I'll give this veteran unit to Moradon. I'll station them to start off with in Rumbledell. They'll love that. That's where the hobbits live. They might have to bend down a few times to be able to get through the doors, but that's okay. This is where I'm most concerned, because this is the elite unit that's come through here and taken this section, and there's another unit here. So my guess is that the Vikings are going to be trying to come down this road here and maybe this road here to get straight to Zara. So I'm very glad that I didn't move my units too far in that direction. But what I am going to need to do is try to reinforce them and upgrade them so that they can withstand the inevitable assault that's taking place. They've just got weapons, so what am I going to do? Do you think I should upgrade them to get that weapon straight away? One, move the other one up here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move one here to defend that road as the Vikings come down that road, and I'll upgrade this unit and this unit and this unit to hopefully make more of an impression upon them as they attack. It looks as though they don't have technology in weapons or armor, so that should help me quite a bit. Anyway, let's not get out of order. I'll go back up to see what's going on with Angnord. All right, let's take out this this area here for Angnord, and now that would be a bit dangerous. I need, if a unit, especially an elite unit, is coming into Dreadworm territory, Dreadworm range, really needs to be on full hit points. Full hit points? Wrong game. Full strength. And let's see if I can now take out these guys here. Right. All right. So the elite unit has taken that out, and I'll continue to attack a bit. I think I'm looking at the timing here. I want all of these things to come together at the same time. So I want these couple of units up here of the Dwarf Kingdom to come on the scene at the same time as the units of Angford, at the same time as the Elves, at the same time as Angnord. So timing that is important, and I'm just thinking, will I upgrade these three units here with march in formation, which will make them faster, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to upgrade the leader at this stage, but that hopefully will mean that once all of these guys are ready to go, and they're not yet, that they will be able to come onto the scene quicker. All right. And I'm going to continue to upgrade some of these units to make sure that they are in fact ready to be useful. Can't see much there. All right, let's just attack Shrewsbury, or the Dreadworm's garrison at Shrewsbury. And I'll keep these units out of sight as much as possible, except for the rebels. And you can see he's got his fanatics up here. He's got the Dread cultists all ready to give their lives for the cause of the Dreadworm. Fools. Don't they know that they are defeated already? I better not say that. Pride comes before a fall. So I will move the Crystallis Knights up here for two reasons. Firstly, of course, I want to take out the Dreadworm, but secondly, I can see that the Vikings are not going to be a threat, or at least not as big a threat now that they are attacking down here into the Silk Sultanate. Which gives me the idea that I might actually need to do a little bit of scouting around. I don't know, I really know, well, sorry, I do know that I'm not ready to attack in any force. Although, I mean, look, I've got one veteran unit and that's it. The dwarves are quite good as well, got a good leader, but I've only got those two. These infantry units are really support units. So I probably need to find out, let's have a look if I can buy light cavalry for the for Guildford. Now I only want to use them for scouting, so I'm not even going to bother putting weapons, upgrading their weapons at this stage, and they'll probably be on the scene in a couple of turns anyway. Alright, up here these dwarves have mobilized, which is great, and I am going to upgrade them. Oh, that's all I can do. That's not good. Can I do them as well? No. Alright, so that is a bit of a problem. But I can put a unit in front of Iron Lord itself, the capital, that will hopefully slow down any assault that the Giants and Nort Delm might be making in that direction. I will take out their fleet for a bit of a spin on the seas, just as, well, a ship more than a fleet, I suppose, just to see if there's anything skulking around out there. So far I can't see anything. Alright, over to Angford, and continuing just to move things at this stage. I don't really want to be spending too much on the dwarves just yet. Look at Mermont, they are on 33%, so they're not really getting too close to mobilizing at this stage. And over here, I will try to put them up on full strength as well, waiting for these three veteran units to come onto the scene. Looking at diplomacy for Angford, Thrangren, yes, I want to try and get them into the war ASAP. Danevirk, yes, they would be useful. And the Sea Princes, as I've said, would be useful as well. So, well, it doesn't matter, it's academic at this point with only 9 points left. I'll figure that out next time. Alright, down to the Ancients, who are continuing to be very badly hounded. And all I'm trying to do at this stage is slow them down a little bit. Until I can get a bit of technology in weapons and armor, particularly armor, and maybe be able to hold him back a bit. So with 155 gold pieces, I want to check on the diplomacy of Qinghua and Sanai. And you can see Qinghua is on 60%, that's not too bad. But my guess is that he's probably got some sort of force sitting on the border somewhere, ready to attack as soon as I get to around about 90%. So that's alright. I'm more interested in Sanai, trying to get them to mobilize, because as you can see, Sanai is much less vulnerable to an attack that is not really strong, unlike Qinghua, who open, no fortifications. Their unwillingness to accept that they would be attacked by the Golden Khanate is coming back to bite them. 130 gold pieces. I will have a look at diplomacy for them as well. I don't have any chits that I can use, so we'll just leave that. Over to Mulcan. Right, now I can get some weapons, and I will. How much have I got? 138. That's probably enough to upgrade the main units that I've got. 38 left, and a couple of garrisons. So okay, that's all I can do, so that will be enough for Mulcan. And over to the Tribal League, 234 gold pieces. Research. 1350, that leaves 175. And espionage might be good to have. In fact, I'll do that. It's not usually something that I put into the Tribal League, but even though they do have a bit of time to get themselves prepared for any sort of invasion that they either mount or have mounted against them, they need to be prepared for ground warfare, and so espionage might help them with that, getting their technology up. Alright, I'll start this guy heading back towards port, but he still has the ability to intercept that trade route. And these guys here are on 5 points, so I'll 5 supply, so I'll start bringing them back while they're still being useful out to sea. Alright, so we can see on the map that things have not moved a lot. That was a fairly static kind of turn that didn't really hurt me much, and didn't hurt him much either. Oh, forgot these guys. Let's move this fleet further across, ready to head in this direction to intercept the trade route there. Right. Now, as I say, this is another worry that I've got here. The Ancients is one, this is the other one. So we'll see how it goes in the coming turns. I hope to see you then. I will end the turn at this point. Croana has moved a bit towards the Tribal League. Good. Sea Princes, 20%. Excellent. Get their warships out onto the sea. Intercepting some merchant fleets. And the balance sheet. So Angford is doing okay, and will hopefully continue to increase its forces. And Angnord still struggling a bit, but getting better. Mulcan really needs to start preparing for some hard times ahead. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next turn. Bye for now.